Back in 2018, I was left destroyed after the abuse of a narcissist. I did what I could the best and decided to go full time in YouTube to heal. I saw tons of videos about Uganda girls in VRChat, and after a few months, I decided to get into VRChat. I had a 2016 15-inch MacBook Pro, and VRChat was for Windows only, sadly. I then installed Windows 10 on that device and joined VRChat on March 17, 2018, and I played this game for a few months. But my Mac was too weak, so I left because it was unplayable, with a max of 20 frames. 2 years later, and we are now on April 2020. In the past 4 months of 2020, I experienced so much pain that I got a depression and I was in need of help. In March 2020, lockdown happened, so I was alone at home, and for the first time, had time to think and heal. I remember VRChat and I rejoined in April using the same method as 2 years ago, but this time on my powerful desktop iMac Pro. I got 90 frames and I started playing. Between April 2020 and September 2020, I made over 100 plus friends, and 20 of them at least are what I call really close friends of mine. Some even best friends. I have about 300 hours of gameplay at the moment of recording this voiceover, so I played a lot. I even got an Oculus Quest to get deeper into VRChat. It was nice. VRChat is a social platform where you can be an avatar based on anything you want. You can go into worlds and become social with strangers in other avatars. That's the thing about VRChat. You can do whatever you want, and no one will judge you. I even made my own world and uploaded 2 avatars myself. The avatars are not self-made, so can't brag about that, but the world is. VRChat awakened me and saved me from myself. I became happy again, and I had hope. I'm a better person, and I will always be grateful for VRChat for doing the impossible and make me happy. But then it happened. On September 27th, my iMac Pro died, and the only way to fix it was to cut off Windows out of it forever. It's a complicated mess, but a Mac can run Boot Camp, and Boot Camp became unstable. Next week that followed, I was an empty shell. A combination of guilt for hurting my Mac the way I did, because I made it do things that a Mac shouldn't do, like run Windows and play VRChat in VR. But also, I became a little bit addicted to VRChat. So I've been playing like non-stop, every day, talking to my friends, going to worlds, even doing basic things like sitting in front of a mirror and doing nothing while drinking coffee in the morning. I got a bad habit from it, like a drug. So the moment that Windows died and I was without VRChat, I felt like a drug addict, like losing its drugs. I mean, it's hard to explain. Gaming addiction is a real thing. So it kept me in a bad state. And every day it got worse and worse and worse. I kept crying, being depressed. I broke down a few times at my house, in public, at work. I couldn't think anymore. I forced myself to eat and sleep, but not because I was tired or hungry, but because I needed it for my health. Now VRChat is back. But these 2 weeks gave me a life lesson. 2 to be exact. Gaming addiction is real, and it can hurt the human body, the same as cigarettes, alcohol or drugs. If you ever decided to stop doing an addiction, don't stop all out in one day like I forcefully had to. Your body will react badly. Slowly build it off, step by step. And the second thing is, VRChat is the most unique platform ever made. It's not a game, nor social media, it's something on its own. I heard many stories about similar situations that I had to, that VRChat saved many lives and kept some people from suicide and depression, and fixing the insecurities of the millennials and Gen Z. It helps us to survive in this broken modern society. VRChat will always stay with me until the day they discontinue it or make a new other VRChat platform. Thank you VRChat for the wonderful 3 years. You're amazing. As a point of my gratitude, I bought an accessory from your store, a book with your name on. And it will be my logbook for VRChat called Just a Regular Day in VRChat. If I could, I'd do a Patreon or buy something or have a pro version. You really deserve this money because VRChat is amazing. I became more open in real life and I became more social again. Like before the events of 2013 that I told in my first talk episode. Everything is better now in VRChat. I got my gaming PC, end of Valve Index, so I'm back. You will see lots of them in future videos and streams. Thank you for listening to this touchy talk episode. I was not planning on making this one, but after what happened to the past 2 weeks, I had to talk about it. Thank you for the support I got for the past 2 weeks. Speaking about my friends who really cared about me and were worried about me. And I promise I will become a better person. I will slowly fix my addiction to VRChat this year. But that's for another topic. My next talk episode will be my most personal talk I ever made. Because I want to finish the talk series like a bang. This is why I started the talk show. For these topics. These deep personal talks. So you know me better as a human being. I'm not perfect. No one is. But one thing I do know is I'm glad I'm here, making my 117 fans happy. See you next week for the Oculus Quest review. Also something I did not want to make, but because of the situation I have no other choice. So see you next week. Jamie out.